Hi, I'm Bob Saget. Okay, we're recording, guys. Um, Boom. All right, so that's gonna be delayed. Um, this is our third episode of
Probably.
Yep. So we're on to our third episode of Pro Wrestling Talk. We were gone for a couple of weeks, and we just wanted to talk about our show that's going to be Payback. And Alex, do you want to take it from here?
All right, so kickoff show. Kickoff show is going to start off with Enzo Amore and Big Cass taking on Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. So that's how the payback's going to be starting off. Definitely think that Enzo Amore and Big Cass are going to take it. I mean, they are a big crowd favorite, and I'm just not a fan of Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson because ever since the Bullet Club was done, they just haven't been able to get up there.
I
So
feel like they lose too goddamn always. That's for sure.
yes, so that's how it. I feel like for prediction wise, Enzo More and Big Cass. How about you, Beto?
I think same. I gotta agree there with you. They're they've actually been trying to put him up there, so he they'll have that chance, since Carl. What was the other one? The Luke Gallows and
Carl
Carl.
Anderson.
Um, they already had their chance for the title. So
What's up, bro? You had a brain
it's-
fart or what?
Yeah, I guess. But
Sorry. Yeah. But so you think Enzo More
Enzo
and,
Moore,
and
yeah,
Big Cass? What about you, David?
I think Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson are going to come up for the win because they're going to cheat like they always do. And also, apart from that, I mean, I'm still waiting on the Bullet Club to reunite. So
Yeah,
I mean,
I lost hope.
I'm well. There was this thing that was, I think Twitter, I believe, and I guess Finn Balor was teasing that the Bullet Club was gonna come back. So I mean, if anything, you never know. Finn Balor might be coming up. But on to the next match, which is going to be the second kickoff match. Oh, there isn't a kickoff match. It's going to be The Miz interviewing Finn Balor. Speaking of Finn Balor. Um, and he's going to basically be talking to him. I mean, it's going to be like a highlight reel, Jericho.
And it's probably gonna be.
Yes.
It's probably just gonna be more about. It's all about the Miz and not about Finn Balor, and I feel like there might be a rivalry there. Who knows? I don't know.
But I don't know. Finn Balor's been in matches with like nobodies. Like I don't know if they're trying to put him up there or if it's just that he's still hurt and
No.
they just want to make a show for it.
The thing is that Brock Lesnar's the champion right now. Finn Balor's not gonna go up against him, so I'm pretty sure they're waiting for the whole Brock Lesnar, title reign to end, and then that way they can put him back up on the higher cards.
Very true. Very true.
What's up with you, Beto? What's your thoughts on that?
well, from what I've pretty much seen, the Miz, who came back from SmackDown to Raw and is going against him now. I have a feeling that guy is gonna end up coming out and starting a fight with the Miz. I mean,
This is
that's
true.
pretty much what's been happening. So
And then plus,
why wouldn't it happen here and then from there lead to something else
Yeah.
during the night?
this is true, because you know how the Miz is always wanting to be the show or steal the show, but I don't think it's gonna happen. But next, the first match of the actual pay per view is going to be Neville against Austin Aries.
I feel like that's just overplayed. They need someone new
Yeah,
because
they.
I'm pretty sure Austin Aries is gonna win it today.
I mean-
I have hope. I have hope.
it's cool that they're doing it, no doubt about it. But I literally think that it was a WrestleMania match and that's it. They didn't need to do anything else apart from that. And they are because they probably don't have anybody else to fill in the spot. I mean, yes,
Well, there kind of is because that what is it, TJ
T.J.
Perkins
Perkins?
or whatever.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
I'm sure there's gonna be something between.
apparently T.J. Perkins is like one of Neville's little bitches. So, to be honest, so
That's
he's
true.
he's against Austin Aries now, and now that he is, it's like I feel there's gonna be like tag teams forming it, but it depends on who's gonna be on Austin Aries' team, or who's gonna be on his corner tonight. Because we already know Neville's gonna be with T.J. Perkins, but who's gonna be with Austin Aries? That's what we're gonna find out today. Woo!
Jack, Mr. What is it?
Gallagher or whatever.
Jack Gallagher?
Yeah.
Gallagher? I don't like that guy.
I hate that guy so bad.
He's pretty funny at times.
He is.
He
but
is.
I'd give it to him.
But he like
The whole
He
the whole gentleman stuff, like I
he
don't
tries
know.
too much.
Yeah, especially for the era that we're going in.
Yeah.
It's like supposed to be the Attitude Era #2
All right.
kind of BS.
Enough talk about cruiserweights. The number one thing, if anybody sees the, if anybody looks at the WWE network, number one thing that they do keep on promoting is the Hardy Boys, and they do have a match tonight at Payback against Sheamus and Cesaro. To be honest, I don't think that the Hardy Boys are going anywhere. I feel like they're gonna stay the tag team champions, and Sheamus and Cesaro, they're a good tag team, and I love them, but you just can't beat the Hardys. You just can't beat the Hardys. So
You got heavy hands, Alex. What's up with that? Like,
I forget these things. What about you, Hardys?
Well, I mean, my favorite there is the Hardy Boys, but I have a feeling maybe, just maybe, Cesaro and Sheamus might end up taking it this time. I mean,
uppercuts.
Sorry, man. I'm all about Team Extreme.
well, I mean, yeah, totally big time Hardy Boy fan, but it's just they've had enough of it. I mean,
Delete. Stop.
No,
Or else you're gonna be obsolete. What about you, David? Who are you going for?
I'm going for Cesaro and Sheamus. You know why? Here's why. Boom, blowing your minds right now. Sheamus and Cesaro will win the tag team titles. Then, boom, Broken Matt comes back to life. That's what's gonna happen.
I could see that. I actually can see that. Yeah.
And Brother Nero
Will return.
So I think that's going to be the opening thing for the Hardy Boys going onto the dark path and, getting the broken universe to WWE.
Well, I mean, it's about that time, to be honest, because ever since they returned, everybody's wondering when Broken Matt's gonna come back with Brother Nero instead of Team Extreme, them being Team Extreme.
Yep.
And I've seen some clips from TNA of how they were, and to be honest, they're a little bit more awesome as Broken Matt and Brother Nero. So hopefully we get to see that either sometime in the upcoming weeks or sometime soon, because they gotta start. I'm assuming that's why they keep on promoting them. So like that. So
I hope so. I hope we see the Broken Brilliance, because there have been people that I've talked to about it, and like they don't really like Matt Hardy. They like Jeff Hardy because he's all about he
Extreme.
shows everything that he puts on the table, and Matt Hardy's more of a talker. And the thing is that that's what brought Matt Hardy up there, though.
Yeah.
The whole talking. He's basically being like manager / wrestler, and
Yeah.
that brings a lot of character to the Broken Matt Hardy gimmick.
That's
So,
true.
I mean,
So hopefully we get to see that in the upcoming weeks.
I don't want to see the Hardy Boys lose, but I mean, if it's
it's their
broken,
time.
yeah, if the Broken Brilliance comes out of them, I might as well see them lose.
Yep. All right, moving on. Let's move on to the women's division. We got Alexa Bliss against the women's champion, Raw Women's Champion, may I say, and it is Bayley. Alexa Bliss, man, all the way. Gotta go for my baby.
I'm gonna disagree there with you. Just Bailey has that long range of being a women's championship. Alexa Bliss just came over from SmackDown.
Yeah, but she has
How
that
how is it that she has that chance to go for the title compared to any other roster that's on there?
Very
because
true.
she's
I
good.
mean,
She's a good wrestler. Like overall, she's a good talker. She has that aggression, and then on top of that, Bailey, she's like the nice innocent wrestler. But even that gimmick gets old.
but that makes it interesting.
I mean,
It does make it interesting.
I'm really just hoping that we don't see a Sasha Charlotte rivalry where they just keep on putting the title back and forth. Because if
True.
that happens, then I'm gonna have to submit like a letter to Raw or something and be like, "Yo, what's going on? Like, how about you spice things up and stop doing that? Because that
The thing is that
they gotta bring up better wrestlers. They
yeah,
gotta bring
but
up other wrestlers too.
yeah, but I mean the whole Sasha and Charlotte was one of the biggest rivalries of 2017,
Yeah.
2016, and that was like saying Stone Cold Steve Austin versus The Rock every week. Back in the day, like you would see them for sure come out, start talking, start
Yeah,
fighting.
but they
like
would.
that was it. Like,
Yeah, but
and
you
that's
didn't.
what happened for the women division.
Yeah, but you didn't see them having the title back and forth all the time. Like at every pay per view, somebody would win it.
Very true, but I mean, like, I just think that they did that only because maybe they knew Charlotte was gonna leave this SmackDown.
True, and then I mean maybe they did the same thing for Alexa Bliss.
Yep.
But I'm gonna have to say Alexa Bliss on this one. You got Bailey. Who you got?
I'm going for. I'm gonna have to go out for Bailey as well, only because Alexa Bliss. It's too much.
Wrong pick, guys. Wrong pick.
Here's the thing. I think Charlotte is going up against. It's gonna be going up against Naomi. I think they already did actually. And the thing is that it got broken up. Obviously, they're gonna make it look good on SmackDown. But the thing is that Alexa Bliss was champion. Charlotte was champion. They're trying to bring them up so much, so quick. And the thing is that they can't be a champion that quick. Like they have to be there for a while. And Bailey, she wrestled her way up there.
I mean, you're saying that, but I mean, look at the Hardy Boys. They came back at WrestleMania and bam, right away.
Yeah, but that's a difference though. It's different.
Now it's different. Okay.
Because Alexa and Bailey, like Alexa, Bailey, Charlotte, like they all came from NXT. The Hardy Boys, they came from TNA. They came from Ring of Honor, like all that. Like it's not like they were barely just starting out.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to stick to my my Alexa Bliss, AB, just like my name, AB. she's my wife. She doesn't know it yet, but she will one day.
She's not. Definitely.
Anyways, next wrestling match that we do have for tonight in Payback is Seth Rollins, the Kingslayer, against Big Samoa Joe. Yeah, Seth Rollins all the way. He's a better wrestler. He has more technique. He's the architect, man. Like, I don't know. He's also the Kingslayer now. So I'm gonna have to go with Seth Rollins on that one. You guys?
I'll have to go with Samoa Joe. I have a feeling maybe Triple H is gonna have something to do there. I mean,
It looked
get a little payback on him.
True.
'Cause didn't Triple H show up to one of the events? I think it was this week.
I mean, yeah.
So
I can see that. I can see that happening.
Yeah, Seth Rollins just likes to bite the hand that feeds him, and I guess it's gonna get cut off, isn't it?
No, because Seth Rollins can just give. Oh, he has a new finisher now. I don't know if you guys know this.
A lot of people have made fun of it.
The knee to the face.
Yeah.
But that's what's gonna happen to Samoa Joe. He's gonna get a big knee to the face.
I think. To me, I think that Seth Rollins might pick up the win, only because I actually heard something about Vince McMahon going down on people for not having a good physique for WWE. That's why Kevin Owens has been wearing suits lately
Samoa
to
Joe
SmackDown. And
down.
the thing is that, no offense, Samoa Joe, he got big. He was a big timer in TNA, but I mean.
But back then he wasn't as like
he was like
bulky.
he was a bulky kind of guy. Right now he's just a blob. Like
he's
I don't know.
He got a little bit bigger.
And the thing is that I mean I don't know if it's because of the money or because he doesn't have too much time to work out.
Yeah.
But I mean like sorry, but if you're trying to be in the business, you have to have the time to work out
Well,
and look nice.
not only that, but I mean, with being like, I mean, how Samoa Joe is, like, I don't know how his conditioning is. If it's not there, like, you're talking about 10-minute matches,
Yeah.
maybe less.
It's like I might as well try to be a wrestler, and
Yeah.
oh
It's like,
well,
damn, like,
game over for WWE because I'm gonna be
5-minute
joining
matches,
guys.
I'm in. 5-minute matches, I'm in. Like,
I'll be a jobber. I don't care.
let's do it. I'll be a James Ellsworth. I think I'll be better than him actually.
Hey, I would want to match with James Ellsworth just to check it out. Like test the waters. Like okay, let's see
You're
if
like,
WWE worthy.
Wait. Does that mean Carmella could be my manager now?
Hey man, I let her be my manager any day.
Hey, that's big Cassis. Calm down.
The match that's gonna be a little weird, only because whoever wins this title, they're gonna be going to SmackDown. It's gonna be Kevin Owens versus Chris Jericho for the United States Championship belt, and whoever wins goes to SmackDown. Right now, Kevin Owens is on SmackDown, but the thing is that if Chris Jericho wins the match, he's gonna be going to SmackDown. And I mean, what do you guys think about that? I mean, I think they just want to keep the title in SmackDown. That's why. But I mean, for
Well, they have
people being there,
they have the Intercontinental Champion.
yeah,
That's
I know.
why. So.
But I mean, like, for people, who do you want to see on SmackDown? Do you want to see Chris Jericho, or do you guys want to see Kevin Owens? Same thing with who do you guys think is gonna win?
I want Kevin Owens on SmackDown because I know AJ Styles will shut him up like that because it's his show. It's AJ Styles' show, not the Kevin Owens show.
That was pretty funny when he came back.
Yep.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Dude, AJ Styles marks his territory right there on the spot. Goes like, no. Get out my yard. But I feel like Kevin Owens is gonna win this. That's for sure. You guys?
Yeah, probably Kevin Owens. I mean, better off pretty much what you said with the whole Kevin and AJ Styles thing. That'd be a pretty good match right there. I mean, if they have anything in the future for them to.
True that.
Yeah, I mean, I'd stick with Kevin Owens.
Yeah. In the end, I would want Kevin Owens to be only because though I would want Chris Jericho because he would be, he would make SmackDown a little bit funnier than it already is.
But isn't he leaving?
Yes, that's why I would want Kevin Owens to win. Only because, I mean, if he leaves, who's going to be the United States champion? Then they're out one guy, and it's like, it's better if he stays on SmackDown on Raw, because Raw, they already have too many people wrestling there. So, in the end, I think, yeah, obviously, it's going to be a better pick for Kevin Owens to win.
Well, next match then. Let's stop talking about them. Next match is Randy Orton versus Bray Wyatt in the House of Horrors match.
Dumbest match in the world, by the way. Whoever thought it was going to be a good match, no.
Like,
it's just no.
Like, to be honest, I don't understand the actual stipulations of the match.
Yeah.
Like,
well, me and this guy read it, and it's a little weird. Like, what did it say on it?
Well, didn't they just pre-tape some of it at a house? I guess they were fighting in a house.
Yeah.
And then they went into some rooms, and then someone left with the limo. So.
Oh yeah.
I'm guessing they're just gonna continue it in the ring.
Yeah, they're gonna be like doing like a little tape thing for like 10 minutes where they're gonna be fighting in some like haunted house BS, and then after that, yeah, what he said, like they're gonna be going inside a limo fighting. I guess I'm not sure how that works.
No.
But like I think it's dumb. Like why would you do something?
Please
dumb
WWE,
Yeah,
do not bring Randy Orton down. Like, that's it.
It's like for the entrances, what are they gonna do? How are they gonna, pretty much introduce the fighters? It's like, is this just gonna happen right there at the beginning? Is it gonna happen in the middle, towards the end, or what's up with this clip?
I'm really hoping that, well, because Randy Orton is going to be in it, I'm really hoping that he makes it into a good match. I've never been a big fan of Bray Wyatt just because of his wrestling style. It's not something that I favor, but Randy Orton does have a good style of wrestling, so I'm assuming that he's going to make it better. But for the win, Orton all the way for me.
How about you?
I'll have to go with Orton just because I really hate that Wyatt guy.
Yeah.
Well, I think Bray Wyatt's gonna win only because I believe the Wyatt family's gonna get in it. They're still because Rowan's still part of it.
Oh, that's true.
So, you know how Bray Wyatt is. He doesn't ever know how to wrestle alone. So
Yeah,
I
but
know that he's gonna be getting Rowan to do his little dirty work if he loses.
what about Luke Harper?
Luke Harper's not part of the Wyatt family anymore. He's
Yeah,
his own person.
But to get back at
But to
Bray,
beg-
he might end
yeah,
up
'cause-
helping out Randy.
Because didn't they team up a few weeks ago?
Yeah, but the thing is that I mean this is a Raw pay per view, and the thing is that these are SmackDown people that are going into a Raw pay per view. Like Randy Orton is the SmackDown champion, and he's facing Bray Wyatt, which is on Raw.
Yeah, but Luke Harper's on Raw, isn't he?
No, he's on SmackDown.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, I don't think that's gonna happen. Um, Rowan might. I think he's still on SmackDown too, but I mean, I don't know. That
I know.
kind of
I
agenda that
To be honest, yeah.
it's just like the whole mix thing. Like the thing that really screwed it up was the whole shakeup, because the shakeup made people like the storylines end
yeah.
or like just be a little screwed up.
Not only that, but they announced. You know how with Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens, they announced that it was going to be like whoever won the championship goes to that specific brand.
Yeah,
Yeah, they did the same thing for Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt, and the week later they go like, "Oh, never mind."
it's gonna
Like-
be like a regular match.
Yeah,
yeah,
like-
it's dumb.
That was so. So what? So that means whoever.
It was dumb. I think the match was dumb to begin with the whole House of Horrors.
I
It's
guess
not a
the-
haunted house, man.
I,
Like,
I guess the thing that I'm not understanding is if Wyatt wins and he takes the championship over to Raw.
no, he's gonna have to go to SmackDown.
Oh, that's how it's gonna work.
It has to, only because
Yeah, but they didn't announce it like that.
yeah. But is he facing for the title?
That's what I thought. No, they're not. They're not facing for the title actually, but they did announce it though. 2 weeks ago, they announced that it was gonna be for the title.
Yeah, but
But
you
then
know
they
how-
changed
I
it.
know WWE is really dumb about
That's-
that.
I don't forget things. Just saying. But
Hey, organize. We can organize it for you if you want. Like, swear.
anyways,
You wouldn't mind.
I know, right? Anyways, the last and final match we're gonna talk about.
This one's gonna be like it's dumb, but only because we've seen it many times.
But that's why it's called payback, David. Payback. They were there to get payback from matches that happened before.
Revenge, whatnot.
Yeah. So the last match is gonna be Randy Orton, Roman Reigns against Braun Strowman. I already know who's gonna win. It's gonna be Vince's little puppet, Roman Reigns. There's no, I don't know. I already know.
Mm.
But
Who
I really want Braun Strowman to win.
Okay, who do you think is gonna win?
I really think Braun Strowman's gonna win in this one. And just what's the big thing about Roman Reigns? Yeah, I mean he's one of my favorite guys, but I gotta go with Braun Strowman. He's the one who's up there right now. Just with what happened with the Big Show. They gave those two guys a big boost right there.
This is true. I'm really hoping that he gets Roman Reigns and throws him in the trash like he did to Kalisto. I mean, I was like,
but
that was
but
hilarious.
He lost that match.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
lost that.
He
match.
lost that
I was
match.
pretty
That man-
surprised. I
But
was
to be
pretty
honest,
surprised.
you gotta admit though, it was pretty funny when he's dragging Kalisto and then you go like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" Throw you out the trash. He says it so casually. I'm throwing out the trash. It's like what? Like he just sounds like a big kid, like one of those big kid bullies kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, I thought it was
Like,
funny.
To be honest, I'm starting to like Braun Strowman, even though he's like aggressive and all that. But they need that. They need that, you know, just because nobody knows what's gonna happen when he's there. Because he could either, be cool 1 minute, or he could start going after wrestlers in the back next minute, and that is like a wild card. So for them to play him as a wild card, I love it. I'm definitely becoming a Braun Strowman fan.
Well, I think Braun Strowman is gonna win. Here's my prediction. Boom, mind blown. Watch. Here goes another David mind blowing moment. Braun Strowman's gonna win. He's gonna go face Brock Lesnar in the next pay-per-view.
Mhm.
He's gonna be calling him out, and then I heard Paul Heyman was looking for another person to manage, And then after that, Brock Lesnar's gonna leave. Paul Heyman's gonna manage Braun Strowman.
I can see that happening.
Could happen.
He is a monster, and he needs some managing because he is not a good talker. That's for sure.
Well, isn't Braun Strowman? How old is he? He's young, right? Like 28. You said the other day. He's young.
I'm a forgetful person, Alex.
I forget these things because, yeah, go get yourself checked. But anyways, I think he's pretty young though. I know he's younger than Brock Lesnar. That's for sure. And I mean they might just be replacing that because I mean, if you look back, they before they had the Animal Batista, right? Then when Batista left, then they had Brock Lesnar. You know, I mean now that Brock Lesnar is going to be leaving soon, I feel
Braun Strowman is actually 33 years old. Thank
he's
you
young.
to Wikipedia.
He's young then.
Yeah, he's pretty young. He still has like maybe 7 years to go until he's like, boom, he's done.
But they don't give him the chance to show his athleticism because they don't have bigger guys. That's the thing.
That's true.
And if they were to give him that chance,
Great Khali, come back. No, I'm just not.
no, but the thing is, I definitely want to see Brock Lesnar and Braun Strowman. Like that would be like a mega match. It'd be better than it would be better than Goldberg and Lesnar.
Yep.
Because you're gonna see a lot more athleticism from both of them.
Because first of all, Goldberg matches were complete shit. To be honest, like I
moves and that was
I'm
it.
sorry, but we call it WWE, World Wrestling Entertainment, for a reason. All right. And the thing is that if I'm not getting entertained, I'm not liking the match.
This is
all right.
true.
And Goldberg, yes, he was undefeated, yada yada yada.
He was good, but
he just built up a lot of stuff, a lot of promotions, and 3 seconds, boom, it's done. Sorry, but it doesn't happen in real life, buddy. That's for sure.
yeah, and it's like you should have at least gotten like a few blows in there, something.
Yeah.
But
if it was like a 5-minute match, okay, there you go.
What,
That's
30
better.
seconds? Come
Yeah.
on. Like the last match he had, it was like a minute and a half, but
And that was because Kevin Owens was running away. So.
exactly. Anyways, the at the end of the day, I know Roman Reigns is gonna win, but I really want Braun Strowman to win. That's my prediction. Roman Reigns will win, but my favorite is gonna be Braun Strowman. I'm gonna be rooting for Braun Strowman.
Yeah, well, I mean,
What about you guys? Are you guys Braun Strowman?
You know what's funny though is that once you see it today at Payback, it's gonna be weird because you won't even know who they're cheering for because they don't say Braun, they say Strowman, and then his name is Roman.
Yeah, Roman.
So,
yeah, but everybody hates Roman, so you already know they're gonna be cheering for Strowman. like that's a given. Like
when I saw that, I was just like, damn, like that's gonna be like weird, But I know, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna be like, bruh. Like it's gonna be weird, but whatever.
No, the funniest thing though is the crowd. The crowd has been amazing me lately. Where like they go like, "F you, Roman," or like they go like.
Well, it depends on where they're at too, because I mean, there's some locations like in the U.S.
that they
like,
love them.
Yeah, like or they just hate them and like they don't care about the TV or anything. But I mean, we're gonna be wrapping up this show right now, and yeah.
Final thought.
Calm down, Jerry Springer. Follow us, like our page. You know what to do and all that. Watch Payback. It's gonna start at 7. The kickoff show starts at 6. All right. So right now it is 5:30 Chicago time. So the Payback pre-show is gonna start at 6 p.m. All right. Don't forget to watch it. If you do not have WWE Network, then download it. And it's only how much?
$9.99.
Exactly.
Don't forget your first month is free though.
There you go. Yes, forgot about that.
You can get this pay-per-view for free, and what's the next one coming up?
Backlash.
Backlash
in
in
Chicago.
Chicago.
Chicago. And that's a SmackDown one. You know how,
AJ Styles.
you already know it's going to be better. Sorry.
Woo.
Raw, kind of, I don't know. Ever
But-
since the shake-up, it's been testing the waters.
But like and
We'll
subscribe,
see.
guys. Take it easy. Have a good night.
Oh, boy.